Greetings, I am Toglin, Hell's Harlequin, but you may call me Tog. So I am apologizing ahead of time for the terrible amount of noise pollution that's probably going to be going on in this video. To be completely honest, that's one of the biggest reasons I've pretty much stopped making videos. I still want to. I aspire to make more videos. But the problem is I have a toddler and lots of pets, a lot of running around to do, all that kind of stuff. So my house is not the most quiet place, and I don't have a special room to record. My computer's actually in a large living room, so not much sound buffers. And right now, if you hear water, that's because of the fish tank. We're having some fish quarantined because we just recently got a 90-gallon tank, so everything needs to be moved over, so we have a bunch of that kind of stuff going. But anyways, enough about that. I'm going to be taking the Dark Triad test. Let's see how dangerous I really am. The Dark Triad is a personality test that explores my socially undesirable traits, such as narcissism, Machiavellianism, that is a very hard word to say out loud, and psychopathy. So it's used by police and courts for psychiatric evaluations, and by corporations. You can read all that, it's on your screen. So let's go ahead and start the test. I manipulate others to get my way. I mean, doesn't everyone in some ways? It's not like you're going to be completely placid in that, but then do I do it more than others? The question is, what exactly are they asking specifically? So, I guess I'll go with yes, but probably no more than average. Okay. I do what I want and do not feel particularly obligated to anyone. Not really, that sounds very irresponsible. Yeah, I'll completely disagree with that. I'm not upset as others when somebody dies. When a goldfish dies, I cry my eyes out, so nope, I wouldn't say that. I deserve to have great recognition, acknowledgements, and success coming my way. Well, I'm working really hard at it. I've been drawing for a long time, and I would really like some recognition for my artwork, so I suppose that's a yes. But I don't think that's an unreasonable yes, so I'll just go slightly there. Caring about the morality of your actions is for losers. No. Others should pay special attention to me. I mean, what am I doing to, like, are they saying for no reason? Like, I'd say disagree with that, or is it because I'm doing things worthy of paying special attention to? So it's a tricky question. Well, considering I'm posting online me taking a test, I'll go with agree. All people deserve basic respect. Well, yeah. Of course they do. I have good relations with my family. Not so much. Well, yeah, not so much. I feel I am more special than others. Not really. I think everyone's special in their own special way. I think, like, normality is average, and I think that every person is an exception to the average, so no, I'm not more special. I look down on people who unwisely share their secrets. I feel indifferent to people who share their secrets. If they want to, that's their prerogative. I'm all about letting people do whatever they want within reason. I've also often been called callous or insensitive. I'm really bad about reading the situation, so I do say some really insensitive things pretty often without thinking too much on it, because I'm a very blunt, practical person, so I suppose so, but it's not like I'm trying to be insensitive, so I'm not going to completely, like, put it all the way on the edge. I get frustrated easy. Oh man, do I. I do. Come on, accept it. I am egocentric. I don't think so. No, I don't think I am. I'm cynical. Oh, I can be quite cynical. I am especially motivated towards making friends with famous people. Does online famous people count? Because I have reached out to YouTubers with bigger subscriber counts than me and asked for shoutouts and things. I have no shame. So, I suppose so. If I knew or could get a hold of even more famous people, I probably would. So let's go all the way with that. Let's not do it halfway. Okay, I avoid direct conflict with people who may be useful to me in the future. No. If I have a bone to pick with you, it doesn't matter who you are. I'm actually very confrontational. I easily lose my temper. Oh, that's a good question, because, okay, I have a bad temper, but it's very hard to make me angry. Like, you have to almost go out of your way to make me angry, so I'd say no. I have a bad temper, but I don't easily lose it, so I'm just going to keep it at, like, the center point there, because that's a bit of a tricky question. I've never been in trouble with the law. Yeah, I'll agree with that. There's that noise pollution I was talking about. I use lies to get in my way. No, I'm actually too honest. I'm a bit brutally honest. So, but I'd have told white lies just, no, I've never told a lie to get my way, so I'll just say disagree. I am better than others. Well, I'm better than some people. Like, it depends on your version of better. I'm sure everyone's better than some people in some ways. Am I better than others as an average, or am I better than some others? That's a good question. I'll just go with neutral on that one. I dominate social situations. Sometimes. Or I sometimes get anxiety around people. It changes from day to day. I feel like I can be charismatic sometimes, and I feel like I can be really anxious and shy, so I can monopolize conversations, though, so, yeah, maybe. I'm just gonna go with yeah. I use insincere flattery to get my way. No, I'm really bad at flattering people and things. I'm brutally honest, like I said, so I'd go with no. Often lack remorse. No, I have remorse for every decision I have, even benign ones, so nope. I fantasize about extraordinary prestige or status. Like, well, if we're just talking a fantasy, doesn't everyone? Isn't that, like, normal? Seems like a really normal thing to me, so is it saying I fantasize about this more than the average person? If I just take it at face value, I'd say yes. Yes, I do. Most people are lazy and don't work hard unless they have to. There's some people like that. I wouldn't say most people are like that. I think it's a pretty equal balance of lazy people and highly motivated people, so I'm just going to keep it in the middle. I have grandiose tendencies. No, I wouldn't say so. Being ethical is more important than getting ahead in the world. Well, yeah. At least in my opinion it is. So I get moods where I act on a whim, thinking little of the consequences or risk. Well, I have bipolar, so is it talking about that? But I have medication for such things, so that's a good question. If we're just gonna look at it on face value, I mean, medicated, not so much. Unmedicated, oh hell yeah. So, it's a good question. I think I'll just agree, but just a little bit. Just a little bit. I keep track of sensitive information that can be used to hurt people at a later time. Not really. I'm actually, if it doesn't pertain to me now, or it doesn't really interest me, I tend to forget it, like, immediately, so I don't keep track of things, and I don't intentionally hurt people, so yeah, definitely a strong disagree with that one. I mislead people so as to look better in their eyes. Like, what exactly, like, are you talking about just simply boasting about yourself and, like, keeping some of the things you're embarrassed about secret? Because I think that's a pretty normal thing. I don't know. I'm pretty upfront about these things, so I don't think so. I don't think so. I want others to admire me. Well, yes. Yes, I do. I mean, who doesn't? I'll go strongly disagree. Strongly agree. Or are they saying more than the average person? That's a good question. I'll just go with strongly agree. I have a grandiose sense of self-importance. Not really. Sometimes I suffer with low self-esteem. So, I think I'm going to go with disagree. I enjoy picking on losers. Is this like a question for someone in middle school? I enjoy picking on losers. You're such a loser. I don't want to hang out with you. No. Oh. I exploit others towards my own ends. Not really. No, definitely not. I despise people who can't control their emotions. Yeah, no. I have issues with emotional regularity, mostly due to mental illness, but in general, I'm very sympathetic to that cause. I expect special favors from others. Well, only if I've done them a favor, because I do believe in reciprocity, but I don't think that's what they're talking about, so I'll go with disagree. Right, let's see my results. Oh hey, I got even higher on narcissism than I did before. That's fun. So I am 4.83% darker than average, meaning that I'm more dangerous than the average person. Just 4.83%. I do believe most people aren't completely honest when taking this test, because most people just like to make themselves look better. So I'm a little skeptical that I'm that much darker than the average person. Plus, I don't tan. I'm pretty pale. Okay, that was a terrible joke. You can all, say how much you hated that in the comments. But yeah, apparently I'm very narcissistic. And I didn't expect my psychopathy to be that high, but I did take this test once before. That's why I decided to take it again and share my results. But this time I got a little higher in narcissism. Everything else seems pretty much the same. So I'll link the test in the description down below, because it's a rather fun test. I'd like to hear all of your results. So, I wish all of you a pleasant rest of your day.